For decades, if things get a little tough around Tucson, only 2 words are necessary. Bear down. And that's what the Arizona Wildcats hope to do in front of their homestanding fans today. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Arizona Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis. Buckeyes will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner is stopped. So the Arizona Wildcats offense is going to be backed up thanks to that lackluster return. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
They'll try the run. Across the 25, he's got room. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Fafita. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D-linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. The lone back's got it. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Safe completion on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will take the field for the first time. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football at a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Quick strike complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to the air one more time. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Christian. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Sayin. He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Tate. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The give to the tailback. Just trying to power it ahead. They pick up 5. Ball spotted at the 12. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 5 on that last one. Now, how aggressive will they be on 2nd and inches? Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter to do. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. The run to the left. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Love seeing pass on the way. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
The snap sets up to throw. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Just trucks through it. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. And the Buckeyes look to do some damage in the red zone. To the air on first down. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now 2nd and 10. Reading the option, it's Sayin. And they snuffed out that play from the start. He probably should have given the ball to the back. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Grab near the marker. It's Riley. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Flips it out in the flat. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Got him downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State, Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
He'll pull it on the read. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Now on 2nd down. The play action fake. Finds the tight end. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. Great move there. Oh, the ball squirts out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Back to throw, it's Fafita. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And stop it. How about back-to-back weeks with pick sixes? This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Mr. Pick Six, he's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Arkansas State looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Red Wolves. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Impressive, to say the least.
Catch in the middle, it's Miranda.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Power football with the run. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Jukes his way for more. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They go to the ground. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3. Ball's at the 14. Now on the option. The pitch. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll run it from the gun. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Pressure coming. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line, rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Really nice play on the pick. Was looking for a little more yardage, but great field position at the 34. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Makes a connection.
And down.
For a nice gain. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They want to just keep throwing it. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. With the catch, it's Smith. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Let's send out the kicker here. Oh, the attempt is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get loaded up.
To the air, it's Fafita. Coming after him. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Flips it out to the back. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Snagged in the middle. It's Christian. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed in the middle. It's Christian. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, we wondered all week how this one was going to play out, and through 2 quarters of ball, the answer is like a good old-fashioned barn burner. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Caught near the sideline, it's Smith. Let's see what they've got on second down. Off play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And the Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State, the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Offense gets set for second down. Gets it out fast. Open space at the 25. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Western Michigan is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 31 to North Texas. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to throw. It's Fafita. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? Arizona going back to work with another first down.
And that's an Arizona.
He's going to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the gun, running back gets to give. Running with power. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. On third down, going up top. He's going to throw deep right side. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Arizona. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late. At least you got the party started.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
24, Arizona 14.
And here's the return. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They're bringing heat. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Fires it down the seam. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. From the gun, give on the inside. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Going up top. Makes a catch at the 15. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
On first and goal, let's see what Arizona does. They'll try to get it in with the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Now on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The big fella's coming out in the goal line defense. Trying to power it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one, and David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Got his man quickly. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Christian. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Line getting set on second down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He's got it down the middle. At the 35, he's loose. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. They'll leave it with him. Dances away from one. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. A statement run in the red zone to the 13. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And that is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Leaves it with the back. Sweet feet on the move. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Now on second down. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. He's got trips left, single receiver right on 2nd and 2. Got his man down the middle. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. They'll go to the counter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. He'll keep it himself. The Wildcats will keep this drive going. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Pulls and fires complete. Stopped after making the catch. And here comes the offense on second down.
Brings up second down.
The give out of the gun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll put the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Pocket starts to collapse. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. The give from the gun. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the back. Shakes off the tackler. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. And the Buckeyes have this offense rolling. Hand off from the shotgun. At the 40, there he goes. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. A little screen to the running back.
And after that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, and make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 4 wideouts set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. He wastes no time and comes out throwing, using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. The give as they work on that clock. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, look out, the ball's free. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, and you don't want to make it interesting, right? You got a 2-possession lead. You want to go out there, take care of the football, cough it up. The coaches are going to be very, very ticked off. The defense now, they'll make them earn it all the way down the field. Let that clock run out.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did them.
And now the ball, they get him for a safety. He tried with everything to scoop it up and get it out of the end zone, but they were there to stop him.
A lot of things had to happen for this offense to get back in the game, but how about the defense? The defense said, no, sir. We're going to end this one right now. Makes the big play, gets the safety. Not only do they score points, they get the football back, and the clock is on this side. The defense just ended this football game.
So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun, the ground game. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A first down for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Back to pass, it's Fafita. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Now on second down after the incompletion. Right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. A strike downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He wants to throw. Good timing on the quick out. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The short hands, it's Miranda. Tackled after picking up the first down. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Fires toward the end zone. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.